leading the way.
The community of Florence struggling to come to grips with that mass shooting. 4 dead, 3 more hurt, the gunman taking his own life. Thanks for joining us here at noon. I'm Stephen Albritton.
And I'm Megan Mitchell. This is a story that we've been following since Saturday, and schools now offering their support for those affected. WLWT News 5's Todd Dykes live for us in Florence. And Todd, just so much grief in that community.
There really is, Megan. It is just the scope of this is really hard to get your hands around for those who live in and around Florence, really throughout northern Kentucky and greater Cincinnati, because of the circumstances so unusual happening at such an early hour on a 21st birthday party. I'm live outside Erpenbeck Elementary School here in the Florence area in Boone County. This is where grief counseling will continue until 1 this afternoon. I was in the parking lot earlier. There weren't a ton of people, but still, if those people are in need of some assistance, this is the place to come, at least in the immediate future. Now, we're talking about the situation that happened early on Saturday morning, a little before 3 a.m. That's when Florence police say 21-year-old Chase Garvey turned up at a birthday party and just started shooting a gun. There were a number of people shot by bullets, several injured. We have 4 people who ended up losing their lives. Then police ended up on a pursuit of Garvey, and he ended up taking his own life according to authorities. So this still, a rapidly developing situation in the sense that investigators are trying to figure out what motivated Garvey to do what he is accused of doing early Saturday morning. That's still in the investigation phase. Not a lot of answers at this point, but we can tell you the 4 people who died, Melissa Parrott, Shane Miller, Hayden Ribicki, and Delaney Erie. There are 3 shooting victims who were taken to UC Hospital. We're told they are expected to recover, so that's some good news in this awful situation. But again, back here live, behind me, we're across the way here on Wetherington Boulevard from Erpenbeck Elementary School. But this is where until 1, so about another hour or so, if there are people in the community that want to talk to someone to process what has happened over the last 24, 48 hours here in Florence, this is the first place to head, at least at this point, with more likely to come. For now, reporting live in Florence, Todd Dykes, WLWT News 5.
Yeah, Todd, thank you. And we'll continue to lead the way with any developments from this deadly mass shooting as we learn more about the victims involved, the suspect, and how those victims are being remembered. Happening right now, Beryl has been downgraded to a tropical